So I started this new series to be able to talk to different people, entrepreneurs, about the power of content and taking their brand and business to the next level. It's key. A lot of people lack content. What's going on?
How you doing? Let me get my lighting and my camera ready. I just got out the
Yeah.
shower.
Okay, well, we appreciate you, you know.
No worries. How you doing, friend?
Man, I am blessed, Queen. I am blessed. You know, first of all, before I get started, I am beyond proud of you.
Oh,
You know that. You know that.
thank you.
And everything that you're doing is culture. It motivates all of us. Like all of us, like we all come from the same start. I'm like, yo, be killing it. All right, I gotta turn up a notch, right? I
Thank
gotta turn up a notch, right? And you keep motivating us, you keep taking us, showing us that it's new heights that we gotta keep climbing, and I'm beyond thankful.
Absolutely. I still got more heights to climb. I haven't even
Yeah.
reached the top of the mountain that I'm climbing. So we just gonna keep going and
Yeah.
purpose.
Yeah, and even like, cause think about it, just like a few years ago, especially when you got here, you like, yo, I wanna come chase my dreams. And the first question I want to ask and talk to you about is that first moment you went viral, right, with that piece of content. How was that?
Mm.
Especially when your dream was music. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. It was a shift. I was just being myself on social media. I remember social media was pictures at first. Then it was videos, and I just started ranting about my day and ranting about the relationships I was in and the boys I was dealing with and my job and my struggle. And it turned into comedy. I never wanted to do comedy, but God will shift you and you got to follow. You can't just be, I want to do this. I want to, the people wanted more ranting. They wanted more funny stuff. They didn't really want my music at the time. So I focused on that. And with the shifts, it turned into something beautiful. You gotta trust and listen to the people. They'll tell you what they want. They'll tell you
Yeah.
what they want without compromising your integrity and who you are and, just being something that you're not. Thankfully, I just got to be myself and show my personality, and it turned
Mm.
into what I'm my legacy that I'm building.
I love it because I'm like, man, she went this route, but at first she was going this route, and I know, like, as a creative and passion, you like, man, I want to do this, but they want that, and you.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, as a creative, I'm artistic. I played piano, I played violin, I like to act, I like to anything in the industry or entertainment or arts that I can be myself and be creative. That's who I am. So I
Mm.
think there's a lot of ways to do your passion and find your purpose. It doesn't have to be one thing. Figure out what you like, and there's a million things you can do in that realm.
I love that. I love that. All right, and that first moment when you realize, yo, I really can get paid off of this. How was that? And tell us, like, how was that transition, like, to get paid from that content to making, like, oh my gosh, I'm really getting paid from this. Now I need this and this. You
Yeah,
know?
I am technically, not technically, but historically, the first generation of social media celebrities and influencers, right? We all are.
Mm,
If you are influencer, I started this 7, 8 years ago. I was popping or more, popular on MySpace. So I started
mm,
before Instagram. I started on Pinterest and MySpace. So technically, it was the beginning of that. So people started getting paid at the beginning. This was what,
yeah.
5 years ago. I was doing I think like a promoting a tea or something, and I got like $75 to post it. I was like, yo, like if I made $75 from the house, like to post a fucking picture, that's crazy. Now of course that's just, the number is way more outrageous,
Yeah.
but back then that was a lot of money for me. I was making $200 a week sometimes. So to make $75 in the bed for posting a picture, it was just a phenomenal feeling.
Mm. And that's what a lot of people need to understand. Like, you just got to use your social platform to help others as well. Like, that's real key. And I really love that you're not afraid to help your friends or put people in place or shout out somebody's business. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how key is that for you too? Making sure that you show love to other people, businesses on social media.
So crazy that you just said that, because I just posted that a couple of days ago on my page. I'm like, if you're my friend and you haven't bought from BSimone Beauty, I remember you were one of the first people to buy as a
Yeah.
male. I don't even
Yeah.
sell products. You came in and you spent a couple $100 On lip,
No, thousands. We spent a couple thousand.
it was more than enough. You know what I'm saying? However much it was. And if you're my friend and you haven't spent $16 on a lip gloss, that's a problem for me. And I'm not saying you always have to do it. No, one support or a repost. It costs $0 to repost somebody on your story. And granted, you don't have to do it every time, all the time, but here and there it does help and it shows love. People think because you're at this station or you have 5.4 million followers, you're already a millionaire, you're this, you're that. Support is still needed. I am a
Always.
millionaire, but that can be taken away. I do have 5.4 million followers, but I am still trying to grow my platform. There's billions of people out there that have no idea who I am. So
Yeah.
it goes hand in hand. I pour into the people around me and they pour back into me. And if you're not pouring into me and we're not equally beneficial, then I don't have people like that around me at all.
Yeah, and because you can't grow.
It's not just financial or a status. You could be, hey, you make me laugh. I need your energy. Hey, you bring peace. Hey, you bring knowledge. Whatever you bring to the table, bring it with confidence because it doesn't always have to be followers or money or status. It can be just your mindset. Maybe you're creative and I don't feel like being creative that day and you're giving me an idea so I can
Mm,
go, make somebody laugh or whatever it is. But bring something to the table. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have people
yeah.
around that don't.
Yeah, and even with your line, I remember watching you go
Stop.
to China, and I watched you do all that. I'm like, man, she went through a lot, but she didn't give up. Like, you know what I'm saying? And for her to do that, and I was like, it was me and Joseph. We got to support what we want. Everything that's in here, everything. We didn't even know what to do with the stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I gave them away to so many women. They came by my creative space, and I just gave them away because everybody wanted them. I'm like, man, please support it, use it. I can't use it, but I gotta support this queen in every venture that she do, no matter what it is, even if I can't use it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's key to support your friends, no matter what level it is, because everybody gonna keep growing.
Absolutely.
Just because they get to a point that the mass sees them different, you still see them the same as your friend, and you still help them grow no matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people got to realize that they see their friends get some success and they get jealous or envy or hate when they still support the person, because you're still a human being, you still got responsibility, you still got a long way to go, and people don't understand that, but
Never going to stop. As long as you're here, as long as you're breathing, as long as you're waking up, the goals are going to get greater. You're going to reach your goal and you have to move on to the next. You're going to you should constantly grow and strive to achieve more and greater, and it should never stop. So, people see you at this level. To them, and you're still, I became a millionaire and had the most depressed year of my life. So
mm,
everybody was congratulating me, and I was in a dark room, crying out to God for help and guidance, and it was the hardest year of my life. So financial status does not mean success. I'm yearning for inner peace. I'm yearning for eternal peace. There's people under bridges who have peace, and there's billionaires committing suicide. So money is not the goal. I think peace is the goal. And I think when you chase your purpose, the money will come. Be
with
purpose driven.
ease.
Be purpose driven.
With ease. All right, so I got a lot of clients that some potential clients and some people that just out that don't understand the importance of being an entrepreneur and putting out content and branding, right? So tell them like how important content is,
Yeah.
especially in this day and age.
In this day and age, it's just content overload. Somebody's going viral every day. The first time I went viral, it was like, when you went viral, it was like viral. Like, this video is the video of the week or whatever, Now it's like somebody goes viral every day. It's just, you can put out a little TikTok dance and it goes viral, which is great. I don't have anything against that quickness, but that means you got to put out content just as fast, because you could do a TikTok dance and in a week it's old. It's like, oh, you ain't do that dance yet? That was last week. It's like, shit, So content is very important. I've slowed down a little bit because I don't have to as much. I used to put out a comedy video every single day, sometimes twice a day. Now it's like once a month. I don't do as many rants as much. I'm more focused on stand-up and in-person stuff, and I'm writing another book, and I'm doing more entrepreneurial stuff and kind of drifting away from the social media entertainer. But if you're still, trying to build your platform and get your content, is just so important. so important. And I saw this on your page earlier. I think it's important to be yourself. You know, everybody has their thing, like, oh, this is her thing, and you'll find your thing by just being yourself. The people will tell you what they want. I didn't make up, "You're my boyfriend." Well, I made it up. I said it, but I didn't know it was a thing until I read
Yeah.
the comments, and all the comments said that. I was like, oh, y'all like that? Okay, bet. Let me run it. But the people will tell you what they want. So putting in, keep putting out content, and
Yeah.
you know you'll find your niche that way.
Yeah. And even saying that, right, we talked about this a long time ago before, but a lot of people right now, women, guys, they scared to put out content because they don't they don't like something about themselves, right? So they don't know how to embrace themselves, right? So can you talk a little bit about that? Because we had, what you said, one thing on Young and Great before, that was so powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it's just loving yourself. It's this constant journey. I thought I loved myself at 15. I thought I loved myself at 20. I think I love myself at 31, but it's constantly growing. I'm proving to myself how much I love myself, and that should be evolving, always evolving. That should never stop. But until you accept who you are and love yourself, you can't expect other people to. And it sounds so cliche, but the more successful I get, the more I realize the cliche shit is the realest shit. Always be yourself. Never give up. Love yourself. It sounds so simple, but those are really like the basics that people need to execute, you know? So I think it starts off with self-love. I think, you know, starting with the basics of how to do that, whether it's journaling, whether it's prayer, whether it's affirmations, whatever works for you, whether it's looking in the mirror. I don't looked at myself in the mirror and cried before, like, you know, whatever. If you don't like something about yourself, change it, baby. And if you can't change it, embrace that shit and keep it moving, you know? So I think people, you know, really don't like things about themselves, but they're not constantly working to fix or change it. If you don't like something about yourself, change it. If somebody's walking around telling the truth about you and you don't like what you hear, fix the truth. Change the
Yeah.
truth. You know what I'm saying? The truth is the truth, no matter who believes it. So
Yeah.
I think focusing on self-love is just imperative to your growth.
I'm in a whole agreement. I tell people all the time, make sure that you just put it out. Don't worry about how you feel. Worry about getting that message out. Because if you don't get that message out, you might not be able to help somebody that's going through it or know you exist. You too busy worrying about how your eyebrows look or your hair not done or you don't got a fresh cut. Don't worry about it. Put the content out so you can grow that brand and that business and you can keep it together after a while. But for the beginning, just put it out, give the people value, education, and keep helping them because a lot of people don't know you know what you want to educate them, then they don't know. Another thing I want to talk about too is you are such a people's person. You are a great soul, a great heart, great everything. But
So
I know at times that you have to be cautious about what you say. How did that affect you when you really being yourself?
I
Like, and
started being cautious recently when I went to the
yeah,
cancel culture. I used to never be cautious, and I still want to not be cautious, but it's still in the back of my mind. Fear and, oh my God, what if they do this again? So I'm still working on that. Actually, I was very extroverted, and the bigger I got, the more introverted I got because of judgment and because you know, people don't want you to say certain things, but you just have to realize it don't matter where you're at in your life. It doesn't matter what you say. You could say black, they're gonna say white. You could say white, they're gonna say black. You could say both, they're gonna say gray. It doesn't matter. So you have to know who you are and speak on what you believe in and walk in your truth. And there's going to be people that agree with it. There's going to be people that don't agree with it. As long as you're not intentionally hurting anybody, being malicious, being a bully, being evil spirited, walk in your truth. And the people that it's for will get it. They'll get the
yeah.
message. The people that it's not for, it just wasn't for them. So I think
I,
focusing on your truth and knowing who you are and focusing on that. You know, I try not to filter myself as much anymore. I started filtering myself after that, though, and realized this is not what got me to this point. What got me to this point was speaking my truth and being myself. And, you know, being fearful is not going to accelerate my career in my life. So I can't live
mhm.
in fear. I have to speak on what I believe. I have to walk in my truth. And the people that it's for will get the message. And everybody else can kiss my ass.
Yeah, man. I tell people, man, just be yourself, man, and don't worry about because we can't control the media. We can't control none of that or what people get offended by. Like at the end of the day, a lot of stuff you ever said, you ain't never said nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, y'all are just too sensitive, and it's hard, especially as a comedian. Like it's hard to say have fun on the internet. Like, and I was like, man, I wanted to ask you that, and just so you can spread the word to them, let them, hey, be yourself, no matter what it is, right?
Yeah.
And so another thing that you do really well is whenever you got a product or whatever, your marketing be on 110. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of entrepreneurs that's scared to invest in themselves. Like
Mhm.
they scared to spend money in marketing. How important is marketing is and staying consistent with marketing no matter what service or product you got?
You know what's crazy? I don't spend a lot of money on marketing. I just put it out there. You know, I don't pay a marketing agency or
Yeah.
get billboards, and that's great. I think that all helps. But now you are your marketing. You can make a video, you can make a skit, you can talk, you can speak your truth, you can just put it out there. The internet is such a big platform. Um, and you don't have to go buy a commercial. All that is extra, but you don't have to start there if you don't have the finances to do it. I
Yeah.
don't pay for marketing. I talk and I sell my product with my voice, with myself, and an iPhone. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think start somewhere. Start
If you
somewhere.
if
Put
you
it
had if
what
you
works.
had none of the followers, none of the income, none of that, if you had $100 right now to market your business, what would you spend that $100 on?
I would spend it on a phone and an outfit and a look and stand in front of the camera and talk.
What store you going to buy all that at for 100?
Huh?
What store you going to buy all that at for 100?
You said 400?
No,
Yes.
for $800.
Oh, for 100. Figure it out, sweetie. You can go to a shirt for $3. Put on some clothes. You borrow somebody's phone. Here's $20. Let me make a video on your phone. Instagram is free. Upload a video and talk about your product.
Mm. Oh, that's dope.
I started exactly with a phone and standing in front of a camera for free. It didn't even cost $100 because ain't no
Ooh.
walking around naked. You got something on your back. It
Yeah.
costs $0 to market yourself. Stand in front of the camera, talk about why your lip gloss is better than MAC. Talk about why your t-shirt is better than this t-shirt. Talk about why your hair product is better than this hair product. And you don't have to downplay other brands to do it. Talk about why your product is amazing. Use it, walk in your truth, and show people why what you're selling is worth buying.
Mm. I love that. I love that.
Start there. Everybody, oh, if I had $10,000, I make $200 a week, sometimes $15 a day. I didn't start off with $10,000 in my pocket, and I'm a millionaire now, and still don't spend money on marketing. Let's start there. I still don't put a lot of money into marketing. I might do a little Facebook ad here and there, but I make more money when I go on Instagram Live than the Facebook ads. I'm about to stop that. I got a phone call at 6 about it. I'm about to cut the ads out.
Mm.
Marketing is free when you're telling the truth. I think a lot of people want to put on this facade and, oh my God, BSimone Beauty is the best lip gloss you will ever wear. It might not be the best, but if you like thick and creamy gloss, it's for you. If you don't, you might not want to use BSimone Beauty. It might not be the best for you, but for the people that love thick, creamy, long lasting, it's for you. I'm talking to those people. I'm not talking to the whole world. I'm talking to the people that love thick and creamy. You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
Know what
I
your
love
product,
it.
and the right people will get your product. You
I
don't have
love
to
it.
sell to the whole world. We're looking for a certain demographic. A lot of people say, oh, well, she's not funny. I don't need to be funny to you. I need to be funny to the people that are buying comedy tickets. And every show, they laughing. So I'm focused on them. I'm not focused on the people that aren't buying the tickets. I'm focused on the sold out show. Stop
Mm.
focusing on the people that it's not for.
I love that. And also, even going back to just give me, because I know we got to go in a second, but please just tell me about that process. What was that process like to get your lip gloss started? Like, what was that like? Because I know you went through a lot of trials and tribulations just getting the product together. Like, what was that?
Oh, it was a lot. It was a lot. It took a year to actually finalize it. Because once again, back to this isn't for everybody, right? I was like, if I like the product, it doesn't matter who doesn't. Because I know the whole world isn't going to like it for some reason. Oh, this is too thick for me. I don't like the tubes. Whatever the reasoning is, everybody's not going to like it. But if I like it, I can sell something that I love because I love it. It doesn't matter who likes it. But if I didn't like it, it'd be like, damn, she is right. I don't like the tubes. Damn, they are right. It is to this, it is to that. I love it. So whoever it's not for, that doesn't matter. Make sure you love and truly believe in what you're selling or what you're promoting. And people
Mm.
like, oh, you always selling something, or you always trying to have us buy something. I mean, I got $1 million worth of product in my warehouse. The goal is to sell it. The goal isn't for it to sit on the shelf and spoil. It does have a time to where I can't sell it. The goal is to sell it. But if you're selling something that you truly believe in, it doesn't have to be so commercial like. All you're doing is telling the truth about your product. That's
I
it.
love it. That's it. I tell my clients all the time, and I really honed in on creating content for brands and businesses. So that's what I do. Like, I literally, a lot of people are camera shy, so I help them break their shyness. I help them stay consistent, and I help them stop overthinking, especially when it comes to their content, because that's what happened. A lot of stuff you just said, get out there and put it out. Stop overthinking, basically. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we do. We make them look good, and we get them out of their head. So I just created this series, and B, I am beyond grateful to have you on here for my first episode of Content is King, because I really want to talk to entrepreneurs. Yes,
Wow. Thank
yes, yes. I had to reach out to you because you. I don't know if you realize you did the first episode of Young and Great.
Crazy.
You know
Crazy.
what I'm saying?
Try to make it happen. I'm not gonna try to make it happen.
I was like, man, your time. I like, man, I know she's busy. I'm whatever it take, I'm gonna do it. That was my mentality. Whatever it take, I'm gonna do it. And I really, really love everything that you got going on, Queen. You got my support for life. No matter nothing in the world. Hey, you my dog for life.
Thank you. God bless
You
you.
know,
But
and
you know,
and I just want us to keep building. I'm gonna keep watching. I'm gonna keep helping. Whatever I can do to help, I'm there. You
thank
know what I'm saying? I don't want to take up no more of your time. I'm going to ask you guys, if y'all got one question, please ask one question in the comment. I'm going to get to the first one because B got to go.
I
Right?
lost $16.
Here.
Any questions? Questions, comments? No concerns.
Let's see. Okay, any question? Give us a real question. Come on, guys. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Dang, I got a lot of questions in this little thingy thing. I didn't even know that.
In Cleveland in November. Oh, and if you're in Charlotte, any Charlotte people, the 17th, October 17th, those tickets are selling out. We might add a second show, but the link is in my bio if you're in Charlotte. I cannot wait to see y'all.
You guys follow her. If y'all not already following, most of y'all follow her. Follow me. All you guys got to do is click the little how you do it on here? I think it's a little drop down button at the top. Yeah, the little drop down button, and just follow. Keep up with everything that she's doing. Keep up with everything I'm doing, and let's just keep growing. B, I love you, billionaire B. You know how she
Yeah.
doing it. I had to be in the big B today just to talk to her. You know what I'm saying? And guys, just keep supporting this queen. All
Thank
right, love
you so much.
queen.
God bless you.
Bless you too.